is a different idea for a fairy garden. So let's begin with the supplies that you'll need. We're going to need one of the tall tubular 2-piece gift boxes, along with some stickers or buttons or something that you'll be able to hot glue onto a piece of floral foam. You're also going to need your scissors, and you're going to need a glue gun and some type of ribbon. I'm going to use this green burlap ribbon. You'll need some of the leprechaun coins and a piece of the floral foam. It's kind of angled, so it will fit perfectly into this little plastic container. You're going to remove the lid. You're going to need some rocks or something to weigh down the gift box. And you'll also need some of the moss. And all this is sold at the Dollar Tree. I also picked up this wishing well and some fairies and some gnomes. So to begin, you're going to remove the ribbon from the gift box, and you can put it aside and use it for another project, but we're not going to need it for this project. And once you have it removed, we're going to just work with the top of the gift box. If your foam comes in cellophane, make sure to remove it first. It's going to go into the plastic container, but before it does, we're going to take our buttons or the stickers and we're going to start to attach them to the floral foam. You can use any pattern you like. You can also choose to cover the floral foam, but because it was green, I just opted to go directly on it. But if you want to cover it with a ribbon or the burlap, you can do that. So just continue securing your coins and your stickers until you completely cover the floral foam. Once the foam is completely covered, you're going to attach it to the bottom of the plastic container. So just run a little glue in there and press it in firmly, making sure that it does attach to the bottom of the plastic container. Now take the top of the gift box and run some glue along the edge. Now attach the plastic container to the top of the gift box, making sure that you have it completely centered. Now I decided to make it a little more decorative, so I used some of the nautical rope that you can get at the Dollar Tree. I wanted to hide the seam of where the plastic container and the gift box were attached, so I ran 3 separate rows of rope around the gift box. I just secured them with my glue gun, and be super careful because it's so easy to burn yourself. I then ran 2 rows of rope along the very top of the plastic container. I just started right on the top lip and then just ran 2 rows of the rope around. Again, be super careful because it is so easy to burn yourself when you're working with your glue gun. Now take the base of the gift box and fill it with some rocks or anything that you have around that will weigh it down. Because once the project's completed, it may be a little top heavy. Take your glue gun and just run a bead of glue right around the center of it and slide the top onto the bottom. Now to hide the seam, we're just going to use a piece of the burlap ribbon and attach it by using your hot glue. And now we're just going to make a simple bow. I used about 10 inches of the burlap ribbon. I just simply folded it in half and found where the center was and secured it with a little dab of hot glue. I found the easiest way to find the center was to actually just fold the bow in half, and there was my perfect center. I took a leftover piece of the nautical rope and I just glued it around the center of the bow to give it a finished look. And now I just secured the bow to the burlap with some hot glue. I used one of the larger shamrock stickers and I glued that onto the rope. I used some of the other shamrock stickers to decorate the base, and I didn't glue them down completely. I left a little bit of the edges standing up and it gave them a 3D type of look. I used some of the larger shamrock stickers to hide where I had glued the burlap together and where the seams of the ropes came together. And the stickers actually do a great job hiding any of the little imperfections. You wouldn't even know that they were hidden under those stickers. And finally, this is the best part. I found a wishing well at the Dollar Tree and I decided to use that as the back base of my fairy garden. I wanted to put a little sign in the back of my garden and I needed a little height. So what I did was I just hot glued a flat rock next to the wishing well. I then just put some hot glue on the bottom of my sign and glued it right to the rock. I also placed a fairy and a gnome onto the top, and I also had a little table and chairs, so I placed them there as well. Once everyone was in place, I used some of the green moss and I just tucked it into all the little nooks and crannies. I found a little nailing fairy that I thought would be the cutest compliment to the front of my tower, so I put her in place with a little glue. And I really hope you like this project. I had so much fun making it, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel and I hope to see you soon. Hey everybody, how are you? I know in my last video a bunch of you said you missed seeing me, so I figured I would appear at the end of this video and show you the end result. Super easy to make, and to finish it off, I was just going to show you. I had some things kicking around the house like this old plate, and I took some of the leftover rocks and I just put them around that. Then I had some of the money,
So I just threw some of the money randomly around.
That I got at the dollar store.
The Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Family Dollar.
I got them, I think, at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I did.
And I just put those around the base. And just to kind of decorate it. And I went crazy at the Dollar Tree and bought like 9,000 of all these little gnomes, fairies, mushrooms, and I just kind of stuck them around this as my centerpiece.
It's the end result of my Fairy Gnome Dollar Tree garden tower. And I hope you guys like it.
And
There we go. I will be serving this up as my centerpiece
on St. Patrick's Day.
Bye, everybody.